Playing with pretend shafts, part 6, attaching both shafts to the harness. I'm just letting her sniff the shaft now. I've got the two parts of the harness on. I've got the saddle on and I've got the breeching on because I'm going to attach the shaft to the breeching. We don't need her breastplate on at this point. And you can see I'm just reviewing what we did before. She's not tied up, she's just standing parked. So I much prefer to work with a horse that's not tied up because they're more able to tell me what they're feeling. If they feel the need to move, they can. You see that she's very interested in what's happening. It's been a few days since we did work with this, so she's looking very carefully there. I've attached it to the harness, put it through the tug loop and attached it to the harness, and it's just sitting there. So one advantage of having pretend shafts that are so light, they're not dragging around the place and causing her a major problem. And connecting it up here. Just like when you're riding, getting on the horse and getting off the horse are the most dangerous moments, so with harnessing up, that little time between having the harness and the shafts securely attached to your vehicle and then taking them off again, that moment when things are only half attached, are the two dangerous moments. So just getting her used to me fiddling around. Now we've added the crosspiece at the back and we're going to shortly go for a walk. Bridget is helping me out. Boots knows Bridget. She's confident with Bridget. And Bridget's trying to be totally neutral and letting me do the cues from behind like I will be when I'm driving. So we're doing walk, halt transitions and just getting her comfortable with me being behind and the feel of the shafts, the pretend shafts on her side. Going to do a little serpentine here. So she's going to need to push in the front part and move away from the back part of the shaft at the same time. And she's feeling quite comfortable doing this. When we first started, she tended to rush and had a halt. And Bridget is trying not to direct her with the halter. She's just coming along like a second horse harnessed up would come along. So I didn't ask her to go yet, so we waited, and then I said walk on. Using verbal cues and asking her to halt, and Bridget was ready with the click, and I gave the click and Bridget gave the treat at the halt. See, she's a little bit bemused by all this, wondering if she should target the barrel to get a treat. And we've come to the end of our walking around session, so we're going to take the pretend shafts off, unclipping them from the breeching, pulling them quietly out of the tugs, walking around to the other side. This is all the sort of stuff you're going to have to do working around your cart or your gig eventually. So it's all getting her used to just staying quietly parked while all this stuff is going on. And click and treat. Every time you see Bridget give her a treat, I've given a click, and then we just walk her away and give her a chance just to relax from all that this stuff that we've been doing.